everyone. My name is Dr. Kole-James, pharmacist and founder of Fun on the Farm. I'm here to share with you 5 tips that if I knew on Wednesday before I went on Live in the D, man, I would have crushed it on television. I mean, I did a great job. It was alright, but I know I could have done better. So the purpose for my Facebook Live session today, and this is my first one, I'm still trying to get acclimated with this technology here, and I'm going to check one more time to see if we are really streaming on Facebook Live, because I'm not really sure. What I have in front of me is a picture of the Wirecast app, and I did click the outputs to stream to Facebook, but I'm not sure if it's streaming. I hope it is. I think it is, but I'm going to check real quick. And I want you guys to post any questions that you have. Please post questions on the experience. And if you are on television, if you've ever been on television before, please share your best practices, because many of us that are here on the session today have never been on television. So if you could share what you've done and some of the things and how you prepared, that'd be beneficial to us all. So I'm just going to make sure, I'm going to check my Facebook app and make sure that we're really on. I came up with 5 P's that I think that will really help before you go on TV. So if you know, like if you're trying to get on TV, right, because you have some wonderful content that you know the world needs to hear, and you know TV is one of the best ways to disseminate that information, right, because it reaches such a large audience. If you know you're going to be on TV, there are 5 P's, all of these start with the letter P's, that you can do to help you have an awesome experience and crush it on live TV. So the first P, and make sure you guys are commenting, asking questions, and I'm going to check my Facebook from time to time just to make sure I can see that, and then we can have a great time. So the first P that you need to do is to prepare. And you're like, duh, Uchenna, I know I need to prepare, but like I prepared. I thought I prepared, but I wish I would have done these things to just have a better experience. So the first P, prepare. You got to get some sleep. Before the show, get some sleep. Minimum 7 to 8 hours of sleep so you're not having bags under your eyes, you're not tired. And it being July 4th, I got some sleep. You know, I did go out the night before, but I felt well rested. So make sure you're getting some sleep. The second one is that many people don't think is important. I'm going to get my name off of here. You guys see that already. Many things that one of the things that you should do is, if you're going to be on a show, make sure you research the show before you're on the show. So what I should have done is watch several episodes of Live in the D, and I really think that would have helped me understand like the flow of the reporters, and they were great. Shout out to Toddy, shout out to Jason and Chuck. They were all awesome. But I really think that if I would have watched more episodes of Live in the D, then I would have known what kind of questions they were going to ask me, right? So I have like my speech all together. Like, you know, I'm a pharmacist, so it's not hard for me to prepare allergy symptoms, allergy treatment. So also, if you're on my Facebook page right now, click on that. I have a free download on some allergy remedies, some Sudafed remedies as well. So click on my Facebook page and check that out. It's an awesome PDF that you can just download and have with you. It's a useful tool for Sudafed. So that being said, watch some of the episodes that if you're going to be on that show, and that'll help you with the flow and the way that it's going to go. For an example, if I would have known that, like, so the way they talk, they're having a conversation, right? So like Jason, he'll be like, and I'm making this all up, he'll be like, so I'm jogging and I start sneezing and my foot starts hurting. So like, what do you think? And he's talking to me and I'm just like, the best thing to do is to repeat what he's saying. So you're jogging, okay, you're sneezing, oh, okay. So and then you just come up with whatever your expertise is and then run off of that. Okay, so for an example, I'd have been like, I would have picked up on the sneezing, and that would tell me he's jogging, he's outdoors. Oh, he was around some pollen, some weed from the trees, you know, and that would have helped me go on to my spiel about allergies. You know, keep to your expertise. Don't try and recreate something that you're really not good at. So that's going to be the first P, prepare. get some sleep. Make sure get some sleep, and make sure that you research the show over and over again, and that'll really help. Okay, so the next P that we're going to go on, and please ask questions. I'm going to check the Facebook page and see if anybody asked any questions. Let's see. Are we on live? I don't see it on my Facebook. I hope we're on live. If any of my family is watching, can you guys call me on my cell phone? You guys know the number. Call me on my phone and see if it's up and running or not. That'd be awesome. And if you can't hear this, then it's not. Okay, so the next P is we have to know our props. And you're just like, I know you're like, duh, but common sense is not always common practice. So I didn't know all of the props that were going to be on the session. I knew about the pillow and I knew about the rug, but I didn't know about the other props that were on the table. And so you got to really just use your conversation skills and just like kind of come up with what you think they might ask you. So the best way to do that is come up with 2 to 3 things, and it could be random things, but about that product that is on the table. So I had like a pillow, a stuffed animal, HEPA, air purifier, and the rug. All I had to do was eyeball it real quick, because you come out about 5 minutes before you're actually on television. So if you do that, just eyeball it and just come up with 2-3 things in your head that you know that you could just pull out on them if they want to talk about that product, because they might not want to talk about that product. They might glance over it. So that's a good thing for when they do start talking about it, you can automatically just have in your head. That's pertaining, of course, to the topic on hand. So that's the next P. First P, make sure you prepare. Second P is your props. The third P is your profile. And what I'm talking about is what you're wearing, how your makeup is, how your hair is, all the above. We all know what a profile is. And I'm on the fence with this one because I wanted to wear my lab coat. I got my lab coat right behind me. It has, my little logo on it. I thought I was fresh, coming out there with my lab coat and my logo. But your lab coat puts 40 pounds on you. And many of us who wear a lab coat, it's a symbol, right? Your lab coat is a symbol of your professionalism. It's a symbol of, your job, symbol of authority. That's what we wear when we go out, because that's just our uniform. And most of the segments that you see on television, health professionals, they wear lab coats. And men might be able to get away with this, but women, no. First of all, if that lab coat is not like tailored, like a trench coat, it's going to look like you're 40 pounds heavier than you really are. First of all, television already puts 10 pounds on you anyway. So the lab coat, that's an extra 40. I want to hear what other health professionals think. Lab coat or no lab coat? I'm for no lab coat. It just doesn't look right. It makes us look like this. I want to look like how I look today, just natural. Something bright, something colorful, something that just complements your skin or complements your eyes. Not a lab coat. We're not even supposed to be wearing white on television anyway. Let's scratch the lab coat. I would love to hear what other people think about that. Share your comments on my Facebook page. I'm going to check out my Facebook page again and see if the live streaming is actually on there, because like I said, I don't see it on here. So I would love to hear what do you guys think about that. But I know it just washes you out, that lab coat. So either get it tailored or just take it off. You're there because you're a pharmacist, physician, a nurse. You don't need that lab coat. Let's scratch it. So that's the third P. Fourth P, photographer. Now they had like 6 different cameras. And I didn't know which one to look at. I'm like, where do I look? Where do I look? I don't know. Where do I look? Where do I look? Right? You don't know where to look. So what you do, and it's a very small teleprompter behind the main camera, but it's so behind the main camera, and it's not for you. It's for the host, right? So it's so small that you wouldn't even know it's there, but like I found myself looking like, where are they looking? Are they looking at that camera? That camera, which will get, I didn't know what camera to look. And so finally I was like, there's a teleprompter back there. And I realized that playing it back, I realized that was the camera that I was supposed to be looking at. Duh! You gotta look at the camera with the teleprompter, but before it starts, make sure you know which one that is. And it's not on until the segment turns on. So try and just eyeball whatever camera has like a little tiny screen next to it, and that'll help you focus your eyes on that camera screen. We are live right now, you guys, so make sure you guys are posting your questions, posting your comments, everything, because I would love to get back to them. And also check out my website, www.funonthefarm.com. I'm going to have all this on my website again, what we're talking about today, in a blog post, and then I'm going to send out to whoever's email address that I have on file. I'll send that out to you. If you are not on our email list, please put your name and email down on www.funonthefarm.com for awesome information. I try and send out information once a week because it's great, you know. But if you have any kind of information that you want to learn about, like whatever kind of medications that you are interested in knowing about, post it on my website and we'll get to it for sure. I got you. Okay, so the fourth P. So we did prepare is the first P, props is the second P, profile is the third P, photographer is the fourth P, and the fifth P is fun on the farm, right? Yourself. I did not mention my company, Fun on the Farm, not one time. And the reason why was I didn't know when. I'm like, I don't want to just bum rush the show, like, oh, go to my website, funonthefarm.com, you know, because we're on TV, right? So by doing number one, preparing, will help you know when to insert yourself. It's like The Art of Selling, right? If you read that book, or Advocacy by John Daly, if you read that book, awesome book to pick up. We got to know how to sell ourselves. And I know many of us health professionals, we don't. You know, we're so used to going to school. You know me, I went to pharmacy school 4 years, worked as a pharmacist for 10 years, filling 100 to 1,000 prescriptions a day at a major retail pharmacy. I never really had to sell myself, you know, until I started my own business, Fun on the Farm. But selling yourself, the art of the sell, is so important. And there's so many good books, so many good tutorials online to help you through that process. Selling yourself is key. So at the end, like, Jason was like, so where can we buy this air purifier from? And I'm just like, Bed Bath & Beyond, CVS. I have all that to purchase on my website. All I had to say was, Fun on the Farm, right? But it's like you don't think about promoting your own brand until they give you a platform to do it. But that's what you're there for, right? You're there because you're expert in your field, you're knowledgeable, and people want to hear what you had to say. I wish I would have known that at the time. I could have slipped that in. I will next time, that's for sure. I'm not going to let that pass. So make sure you know how to sell yourself on television. It's so important. Self-love yourself, right? That's my brand. All right, I hope this is working, you guys. I'm going to have to, if you guys post any questions, post any comments on my Facebook page, then I'm going to make sure I get to them, okay? The first P is prepare. Second P is props. Third P is profile. Fourth P is photographer. Fifth P is fun on the farm, meaning you. Sell yourself. You're your best advocate. Nobody can sell you better than you. I mean, your kids might be able to, your husband might be able to, but they're not there with you. It's all about you. So you have to know how to sell yourself. Pick 3 great things about you or your company that you want the whole world to know, right? Because the whole world needs to know. That's why you're here. That's why you're there. You have great information to share. So, I mean, like me, like I have a service-based company. I'm a pharmacist. It's my professional responsibility to make sure that your medications are safe, effective, appropriate, and affordable. I need to make sure I let everyone know if I'm on a major platform what I'm there for. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed this Facebook Live session. Check out my website, www.funonthefarm.com, for more information. Also, if you have any questions about your medications, schedule an RX Power Hour with me. It's just a 1-hour session. We go over all your medications, make sure everything is appropriate, no drug interactions, create a personal medication record, come up with an action plan to help you reach your goals. Any interventions needed, we contact your doctor and we document everything confidentially. All right, this is the end of our first Facebook session live. I really hope that this is streaming to y'all because I think I want to make this like a weekly thing. I got some great information to share with you guys, and I think that you need to hear it. That's my logo, Fun on the Farm, and this is my website. And until we meet again, empower yourself, achieve your dreams. It's your time. All right, God bless you guys. Love y'all.